We're about to start a radio show. I hope everyone is as excited as I am. We're about to start your favorite radio show, Acra, on WGXC, Acra Wave Farm 90.7 FM. It's just about to start in a little bit. Once you hear that stinger that's like Stuttering Words Radio, that means that we're going to start the show. But first we're going to do a little bit of this. Here it comes. Here comes that jingle.
Stuttering Words Radio. Right now.
All right, people of the Hudson Valley, live from your home studios in America. It's the best hot wings in Gerbil County for 40 years in a row. You're to stuff your stuffed backpack with super stuffed Omega Diablo El Gato. You want $100 and step into the bathroom, 'cause it's gonna be a long night of humongous ogre bumping, pumping, pumpkin systems of Wave Farm Studios in Acra, the Atlanta of the Catskills. Good evening, folks in the Hudson Valley. It's the #1 hit radio show, Stuttering Words, where we give you music and weather and sports and news and the S&P 500 updates. Sorry. I'm Rick, and with me is my co-host Lucas.
Oh, hello.
And we are crass, and we know it, because this is the show with the worst attitude on the airwaves. We're nasty, because we talk about the things everyone else is afraid to talk about on the radio, like divorce.
And Wednesday.
Windows and widows. And you should see us right now. I wish you could see us out there. I wish you could see us. We are in the studio. We are wearing berets right now. And we're wearing red sunglasses, and we have pot bellies. We're like cool, like beat poets, but also violent. Because we're like the Hells Angels combined with the Guardian Angels, and we're just really cool. And we're not the kind of folks that you want to be messing with in Toronto, because we're shock jocks. Give me 5, Lucas. We're also the kind of people that if you ever need anything, you can come to us.
Because we're sweet.
We'll help you out. If you got any forms that you need to fill out, just come around. We'll help you out with things. We'll give you a hand.
Yeah, if you want to sell a house or buy a house, you can come. Don't come to us, but you can ask me. Something
smells really bad in the studio tonight. Really foul. That's why I keep gagging. It smells like flannel in here. A dusty old Busta Houdini up in this joint. So that's why I'm gagging a lot. I'm a gag-a-lotta. But
Thanks, man. Well, you could still win. Yeah. You're one of 64 million people. You
Yeah, I thought I was gonna throw up right there.
do. That's all we can say.
All right. Anyways, we got an exciting show for everyone out there listening in listening world tonight. We have Lea Bertucci joining us later this evening as a musical and friendly talking guest. She is a musician and talker and friendly guest. Also joining us, not a friendly guest at all, actually a very brutal guest. He's the town brutalizer. That's Philip Dice. His nickname is Dice and his last name is Dice. Interesting. Never seen that or heard of that before. Also, we'll be taking your live phone calls as usual as part of our community concerns question, which tonight is going to be, we are asking you, the public, about crossing guards. Crossing guards, can they be trusted? So give us your opinion about matters that matter most to you, and that's the crossing guard controversy, which is big in the Hudson Valley lately. And we need to talk about, and I don't want to open a can of beans or a can of worms, and I want to talk about opening that little can of beans and can of worms, but sometimes you just got to talk about the stuff that no one wants to talk about. That's the hard stuff. Like when we talk about tartar, divorce, all kinds of stuff like that. And what we want to talk about tonight's crossing guards, the stuff that matters to the people like out there, like bees.
Like bonnets.
You know?
Make it.
And what's stuttering words without some of that DJ Brooklyn style free bass and snorting from G. Lucas Crane's nostrils in there? Why don't you give them something? Why don't you show them? Why don't you break them off some kind of sound to show them what kind of talent you get? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. So, how was your Tuesday, Lucas?
Absolutely terrible in every way.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, I was. Let's see. I spent my Tuesday. Yeah, I was watching Badge Cam bloopers. You know that show? Yeah, I watch. Yeah, no, sometimes watch.
Moon crickets.
No, I skipped that one, but I watch Badge Cam bloopers quite a bit. You know, because I like the cop, the cop show where they kind of mess around and then mess up. And
the one with the cotton balls.
Yeah,
the big...
and I like the cops. I like getting to know the cops, like DJ Trooper, MD DJ Trooper, and Sergeant Mitchell and those guys. That's what I like about the show Badge Cam Bloopers, is just getting to learn about cop life and getting to know their family, getting to know their friends
and their debts, their intense debts.
Yeah, things they have that they're still paying on, HVAC systems, things like that. It's good to know those things about cops, because you never know about cops. They could be bad, they could be good, they could be talented. I once knew a cop who played the violin once. Just one time. He never knew how to play the violin, and then boom, concerto.
Oh, then, he got struck by lightning. I remember that guy.
Yeah, and then afterwards he couldn't play the violin at all after he got struck by lightning, and then he didn't know his name, crawling around on all fours.
I honestly think that was peer pressure. That was mostly peer pressure.
No, it was Pierce Brosnan. That was Pierce Brosnan. He played Pierce Brosnan played him in the movie about his life called Cop Wins. Blowing in the cop winds. So anyways, I was watching that show, and guess who I saw on one of the episodes of Badge Cam Bloopers? That's right, I saw...
Danny Wind?
You. That's right. How come you never told us,
Rick, that was so long ago.
that you were once arrested? You were once arrested.
Excuse me,
Unbelievable.
I was once fictionally arrested.
I looked it up on prisontime.com, and you did, let's see, 48 days for kicking a toilet in half at a Five Below.
Oh,
What's that
it's
all
just
about?
me to...
Why did you kick a toilet in half at a Five Below, dude?
I think I was in like a pretty good place in my life at that point.
You mean deranged?
No, I mean
Good.
like just super happy.
Deranged.
No, and I went in the bathroom and I had read like a pretty impressive,
A good
seminal like
deranged
piece of like a
piece of-
flyer, like a really like a
deranged.
flyer really gets you, just
It's
really,
really good.
just really, it's so good.
It's like deranged.
It's like really just feeling it, and
You're feeling good.
you see a flyer on the wall in
and you're feeling
the
deranged.
bathroom at the biker bar, and you just
Feel
it just
good.
speaks to you so much
That you feel deranged.
that I don't think I ever really figured out what that
Felt-
word means.
But good or
I don't think
deranged.
I've ever felt so good that I haven't like immediately called home. You know.
Okay, well, how about for a second you stop interrupting me, because every time I'm about to say something, you good deranged, good deranged, good deranged, good deranged, good deranged,
Okay.
good deranged, good deranged. Did you grow up in a Mountain Banks castle or something? Good deranged, good deranged. That's all you. Sorry, take a sip. So is this true? I mean, that's all I want to know. I mean, I don't care if you sew Afghans or wear blouses. I just want to know, is it true that you kick your toilet in half in a Five Below? And I know it's true. I saw,
You saw it with your own eyes.
because I know it's true, because I saw the episode, because I saw the cops in the episode. They shackle you up, take you downtown, they put you in a cell, and then they don't give you access to a mini fridge. So I'm not even going to ask you if it's true or not. But what I did do is I did set up a poll, and everyone listening can go online and vote about whether or not we're going to forgive you for this, Lucas. I did set up a poll, and you could go vote on it. Go on our website at darlenefromroseanne.com, and you can vote about whether or not we're going to kick Lucas off of the show, Stuttering Words.
Isn't it weird how it was like set in just like a normal cop precinct, but all the actors they hired were just teenagers, and it was like extremely obvious, and you could just see that.
Yeah, you could just smell the athlete's foot on these kids. They're really weird.
They were so bad at their job. I mean, those fictional characters were so bad at their job.
Yeah, but it's funny that you're saying it's fictional, but I did see a mugshot of you, and it looked like you went to town on a toilet and halved it up. So if you want to vote about whether we're going to kick Lucas off the show, replace it with an Australian man, because executives, if you're listening to me out there, I'm listening to you, and I know the executives have been telling me, Lucas, that we need to do something about our diversity on this radio program, because they said it's two white men on this show, and we need to mix it up a little bit. So I'm not afraid to fire you and to hire an Australian man to take your place to up our diversity.
Let's get uncomfortable.
Numbers.
Let's
Sure.
get uncomfortable.
For the sake of world peace, I'm not afraid of looking at an Australian man in the eye and telling him he's my co-host now and I love him. And who am I to say no to him? So go ahead and vote on our online poll. Okay, online voting is now over.
I love that accent. You know, I
don't have an accent.
It's just so sexy.
All right, let's see what the results of the online poll was, and thank you everyone for going online and voting. And Lucas, here are the tallies.
Be still my beating heart.
702 people
No.
have voted to fire Lucas.
What? Come on. Come on,
But
guys.
704 have voted to keep him. Celebration time. Celebrations. Everyone's having them celebrations. Everyone wants them celebrations. Give it to me, celebration style. Style. Celebrations, 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 style, style, celebration style, celebration style, celebration style. I don't think this mic works anymore. I think it's dead. And that killed his mic. Oh, 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 whatever. Right, kill the mic. Oh, but, oh, you want to play with us? Ah, don't matter. Hey, listen. I forgot the other big news that we got. Wait, we forgot to tell them the other big news.
Oh, what is that?
Well, we're here in the studio. We didn't tell them we got our first intern. We're moving up. We got an intern, folks. He's right here. His name is Bucky Bilson. He's 10 years old. Here, come on up here. You got to lift him up. He's really small. Say hello to everyone out there, Bucky.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, he's so cute. This is a fresh-faced little, well, not fresh-faced. He's got pimples all over him. He's not attractive whatsoever. He's never going to be loved. But we really like him. I don't know. Actually, that's a lie. We don't really like him, but he is really easy to feed. You just got to whip him up a hot bowl of plain sauce. That's it. That's why we keep him around, because he's easy and cheap to feed. Lucas and I can be shooting craps in the other room, and all we got to do is sit him down with a bowl of plain sauce, no lumps or pepper or anything like that, and he'll go to town. He'll wolf that plain sauce down. It doesn't matter if there's anything. You don't have to put like spaghetti or marzipan in it. He just wolfed that red sauce right down.
Really took a long time to figure out how to get someone that easy to feed.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's like if you put a bowl of Santa Fe style sauce in front of him and a bowl of plain sauce, he goes straight for the plain sauce. Cute little guy. So we're going to just put him in the corner and have him read a newspaper. And I think it's time for our first guest. What do you think of that? How about some first guest music?
Sure.
Our first guest? Yeah. See, now we got. It's a game changer right there. All right, so our first guest, he is from right here in the Catskills. His name is Philip Dice, and he is the official town brutalizer. I didn't know they had such a designation. Did you, Lucas?
Yes, I did.
You did. Have you run into a brutalizer before?
No, I luckily I haven't had too many problems with
There's
that.
actually only 3 official titles in the Catskills. There's businesswoman, there's rice farmer, and there's brutalizer. This guy's been a town brutalizer for a long time. He's a face kicker, he's a gut puncher, he's a hair puller, and a heart scraper. And most notably, he is what you might call an elite eye gouger. So come on in, town brutalizer, and have a seat. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ow! 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 Ow!
You kind of deserve it.
No, look out! He's going for the intern. Oh, he's gouging. He's gouging. But he's not doing it with anger or rage. He's just doing it on principle. He's a gouger by nature. He's an American gouger. Oh,
that was a bad one.
oh. And he's actually being very gentle right now with the intern. He's cupping the intern's little head in his big soft hands, and he's gently pushing the thumbs like into the eyes, but not like jabbing at him. Just It's not being hard or cruel. Just kind of just sinking those thumbs in, sinking them, pushing those eyes right back into the brain. Forget it, folks. He's done for. But nothing in this experience of watching him destroy our sweet little sauce-eating intern Bucky Bilson seems to be anything you'd put on Twitter or anything. It just feels natural. Like watching a gazelle eat a cucumber. It's just so graceful. Just so graceful that you know that whatever happens, whatever comes to pass, that at least we know that we've saved a few dollars tonight. 15%. And there he goes, folks. Just as quick as he came in, he's gone. The town brutalizer, thank you very much. Guy is 7 feet tall. No pants on the guy either, just 2x4s kind of nailed together in a tube on each leg. On the crotch, nothing but crotch meat. And only a sliver of shirt dangling from some chest hair. Remnants of a shirt from long, long ago. At a time when maybe one day he thought, this shirt will come back into fashion. Brown on brown on brown. On brown on brown on brown. Collar after collar after collar. One sleeve short, one sleeve long. And a lapel pin that says, gut punching, hair pulling, heart scraping daddy. That was nice. That was a nice little visit we had from the town brutalizer.
Oh, I feel good. I feel good about it.
I felt good about it too. I mean, we came out pretty unscathed. You went straight for that intern. I guess we're going to need another intern. Oh well, c'est la vie, as they say. So don't go away, because we're going to be back soon. We're going to be back with our next guest, Lea Bertucci, and more after some psychedelic paper-cutting music from the 90s featured... Oh my God, that smell is still there. It smells like a brownie off a buffalo's back. Coming up, we got music from Simon and Garfield, BBQ, and Jurassic Pork, so don't go anywhere. Bing bong, yeah, we are back, and you just heard some music, a Quaalude packed skid mark of golden oldies with songs by Shakespeare, Nickelback, and Liberace. And look who we have in the studio. We want to talk about music. We want to talk about art. We want to talk about someone who can throw a real good knuckleball. Then we want to talk about Lea Bertucci. Lea Bertucci, how are you?
Hi, Rick. Am I here?
I think you're
Am I here?
standing right there.
Am I? No, I'm sitting.
Oh, I can't even see. I have a...
Is it
Put her
Is
mic
there-
up.
I have a, I have a,
microphone I can use
up.
here? Oh.
I have like a bag over my head, y'all. So,
Yeah.
but there you go.
Oh, hi.
There-
Oh, hi.
there.
Hello.
I
Hi.
think that's probably robust. I turned you completely all the way down, like all of the things. I just hit the faders
Smart.
and I just turned them all the way down.
Yes.
It makes for the best outcome.
I think that's the way to do it. That's a good idea.
Did you hear that Lucas's days are numbered?
I've known that for years.
Wouldn't
him.
well, imagine Lucas gone from there. Imagine he's just a little pile of dust in the chair.
Yeah.
And now imagine
With
an
headphones.
Australian man there.
Whoa. I could see it, because you have that
Australian.
Australian look about you.
Why do we keep talking about Australia like it isn't the coolest place in the world? Oh wait, no, that's the opposite of what you said. Oh, I'm with you. I got you. I understand. Yeah,
I think it's a nice place.
I'm. That's what I mean. I think I got sick recently, and I think it like discombobulated all of the meaning in my life, and I mean the opposite of what I say and say the opposite of what I mean. It's pernicious.
I would never vote for someone from Australia.
In Australia, they have millions
I know. I
Millions.
saw that.
They have a bunch of millions.
of rats.
I've never seen a rat.
never
I
seen-
guess I got to go to
Have
Australia.
you ever seen those videos?
It's like
rat balls.
Oh,
like
right.
Balls and
Oh.
balls of rats, just like
Rat kings?
inundating each other, like something at the core of the ball that is of interest to them, and they just form this ball.
right at like a Sydney outdoor cafe.
Oh,
Is it like a
It's
rat king? Do
beautiful.
you know like a rat king?
there's a king.
There's an uncle.
No, a rat king isn't that what they call when the rat or there's a huddle of rats and their tails get all
Yeah, and it's like
entwined and
it's
they
like a
get stuck
congre-
together in a
it's like-
ball.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a-
even making this up.
it's like a
now.
congressional hearing.
This is 1% of the show is not made up, and it was just that one.
That's a really,
Whoa.
really great image.
No, thanks. Lucas is a big fan of your work. I'm a big fan of your work too.
Big fan.
Oh,
He told me he wanted to ask you a lot of questions, and he wanted to go first. He was really
Okay.
shy, and he
Yeah.
wanted to ask some questions first.
Okay.
And he's like, "Can I ask Leah some
It'll be
questions
okay.
first?" He's like, he's got like posters of you on his wall. He didn't want to tell you, and you've never even made any posters. So he's actually printed
he
these.
made them,
He
huh?
he
He
drew
made them?
he drew them.
that's
He drew posters
Nice.
of
Yo,
you.
they're just for my bathroom.
nice.
Um,
For what? The way
He
you
looks
spend your
at you.
time.
where I do all of my
That's-
best thinking.
He
Nice.
looks at you.
That's
Oh, I just really like the sonic character of the
Nice.
bathroom. That's how I think and talk about all of my food.
I like to do tests in the bathroom. See what it's like in there.
Yeah, what's your
He goes pee pee.
What's your oh come on. What's your sonic?
So do you.
What's your sonic? You go
So
pee.
do you.
Just don't pretend like you
You
can't.
go pee-pee too.
You go pee too. You are the one who goes
You
pee-pee.
go pee pee.
You're the one who goes
No,
pee-pee.
you go pee pee.
You're the one who goes pee. That's it. I'm turning your mic down. I'm turning your mic all the way down.
Oh.
I'm turning your mic all the way down.
Rick, do you have to go pee pee right now?
I did go.
That's
I'm
like
a good
Lucas?
boy. I'm
Lucas?
a good boy.
Lucas?
Not on my
yeah. I
phone.
mean, I
Answer the question, Lucas.
look. I
do
know.
you have to go pee pee
Wet
right now?
dust.
Look, you guys. I know we're live on the radio right now, but I usually keep a bunch in the tank just because I think it influences me.
That's why he wears a fanny pack.
That's-
If he has to go, he could just go right in the fanny pack.
right. Yeah.
You always have to pee before you play a set because you feel like it energizes the tension of the
It keeps me
music?
real tense.
yeah
Yeah, that's also why I wear the horse mask.
yeah
So, Lucas, what's up with the questions you had for me?
My question is, what is the worst room in your house for like what's the
worst room?
Yeah, I'm like what room in your house sounds the worst?
Oh, probably my studio.
Cool. See, I kind of knew you were going to say that. This is a very serious question.
But I just put up a bunch of nice sound paneling, so it sounds better.
Like rock wool or like just sheets? Cork. Oh,
Cork
sick.
sheets.
See, every time I like see rock wool, I get stressed out because I'm like, where's it going in there? It's going in there.
No.
I just get stressed out.
No, it's bad.
And then I think of somebody looking at me and being like, "You designed that incorrectly." You know, like that's not.
Somebody already always has a better idea.
That's like, do you have a good idea of what that is? Or it's like people just like snapping on me about Rockwell. But no, cool. Cork, so just big piles of cork? Where'd you get that cork?
I got some of it from a recording studio that was going out of business.
Nice. Sick.
And then I ordered some of it on the internet.
The internet?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of it?
What, you mean the thing inside the swim trunks?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. It's the one in your brain. You know that.
Well, Leah, I have to say, so it's sort of a unique scenario because I'm like completely. By the way, I'm completely surrounded by mixers. It's like my
gear on all sides.
my ideal position. But I thought we would take this opportunity just because, unlike most people, you and I have known each other for hella long, like just a very, very long time.
Maybe
like a lot of our lives.
Our lives.
Just half of our lives. And I always find that really like heartwarming that time just goes on. So
it's half over.
So I was wondering, remember it's half over.
Your life. Over. Now.
I like a nice big time confrontation. But I wanted to try to play like this really serious artistic game with you, which is like, hey, remember that show 8 years ago?
Oh, cool.
Okay, just like don't think about it too hard, but
okay, God.
Remember that show 8 years ago?
Remember anything from 8 years ago. When was
it was Wednesday.
When?
It was downstairs.
Downstairs.
I don't know, just what jumps out at you?
There was no ventilation.
Just give me a far-flung memory. It's a unique opportunity for far-flung memories.
I remember a kiddie pool.
Oh, now we're talking. This is exactly what I do.
The kiddie pool in the basement.
I do remember that.
And it was like a mess.
It was just a godforsaken mess.
The whole thing was just a mess.
I know, the cables and that. Okay.
Someone got electrocuted.
And how? You know, it's like, you see a kiddie pool and you're like, what's with that kiddie pool down here? That's like a huge mess. It's like, yeah, I hope someone gets electrocuted. It's kind of what I'm going for.
Let's fill it with different substances.
Is that a serious and correct enough question for you, Rickles?
Oh, what? I was just over here thinking about how
Were you having memories?
mummies are stupid. I love mummies. I don't know what you guys were talking about. I just kind of got lost in thinking about
Rick, I think it's a little ageist of you to
mummies or Draculas. Well,
Draculas at this time.
Mummies.
Draculas are old and they're not stupid, but mummies are stupid.
Look,
I'm just saying.
What about zombies?
Zombies
are kind of stupid.
We're
too.
speaking English here.
Somewhat.
I have to tell you that it's all from just how the word sounds.
You think you're so
Mummies.
You think you're so smart.
I think. Can you name a few mummies for me, Rick?
Miss Breen, my first grade teacher. She's probably a mummy by now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you get to become a mummy.
You only know that because every day at school, like every day in class, she was like, I cannot wait to be mummified, all of you. All of you kids.
She's just collecting toilet paper.
I remember when she started getting mummified, and that's why I think that she must be a fully mummied now.
It was her dream.
But You think you can ask all the questions, Lucas? Well, I got questions.
You never get to ask questions, Rick. You're good.
You ask all the questions.
You're replacing me with an Australian man.
Well, you were never my favorite DJ. I'm saying it right now. You might have been the favorite with the ladies. You might have been the favorite carry-on for vultures.
I'm laughing
but you are not my favorite DJ. My favorite DJs are the kind who play by pools.
I'm the one who's laughing defensively.
I'm at resorts from Miami.
The armor of
guys
my
with
laughter.
names like Little Tigger
The armor
or
of my
Big
laughter.
Lucifer.
Not a competition.
The armor of my laughter is...
No, it's all right.
The armor of my laughter.
So, Leah, my question for you, if you want to get down to some real journalism,
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
does this mic work yet? This mic doesn't work yet. I have a really cool mic that does effects, but now I'm going to have to do the effects like this. All right, so you want to hear some real Phil Rizzuto haircut kind of style questions? Then look no further than the man. I have studied Reuters. I know how to ask questions.
I've studied routers, all right.
Reuters. I studied Reuters, whatever you pronounce it. Reuters. Roidtours. So, Leah, how are you today? Let's just start off like that. My question is, what is the saddest thing you've ever experienced in your life? Is that a good question? Is that good?
It's an absolutely terrible question.
Why?
Oh wait,
Why?
no. Oh wait, you're talking about emotions. Oh no, it was a good question. You finally did it.
No, you're wrong. You're lying. You're crossing your fingers. Oh, you're such a big liar. This is not a hootenanny. This is a jigsaw puzzle for me to solve. And that puzzle is, how do I ask a good question? Every week, every month, every day, I think to myself, I'm going to ask a good question. I study the people that I'm asking the questions of. I study the English language, and still I can't get it right. I have other questions, but they probably stink too. I have one about childbirth. Is that going to be good, Lucas? Yes. No. I have one about race and religious beliefs. Do you think those are good questions? So good. No, you're lying to me. Okay, I have a question about food.
Good.
That's easy. That's innocent.
Likes a little bit of.
I have a question about food.
Everybody likes a little bit of.
Yeah, everybody likes food. All right, Leah.
Everybody likes a little bit of.
What is the most tragic event that has ever happened to you, and what food does it bring to mind? In your tummy, I'm a mummy. I'm a mummy, and I wanna get a little bit of diddle Ritz crackers are good. Ritz crackers are nice. Paradise, as in Philip Dice. That's really interesting that I'm putting two and two together. If your nickname is Dice and your last name is Dice, you have a paradise.
Who are you? Who are you really?
Whoa! Why am I not working for the UPS? Why am I not working for you, the UPS?
You know, you really...
Because I am brilliant. I should be delivering boxes.
You really should be working for the UPS.
God.
Whoa, you just delivered one.
You should be out here delivering boxes.
You just delivered a big fat box. big, fat, stinking, soggy box of box. A stinking, fetid box. My door.
Story time from 10 a.m. to 11 Need some help with your laptop? Drop in with some tech help from 3 to 5 p.m. And Friday, we have Dungeons and Dragons. That's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the West Hurley Library, 42 Clover Street. And you can access us on the web at westhurleylibrary.org. Don't forget about Book Discussion Group on July 8th. Lessons in Crematorialism by Bonnie Grimholz. Sign up and get a book delivered to you straight from the library. Tuesdays, except for July 9th, come to Mixed Yoga from 1:15 to 2:15 with St. Frank Zappa and no pregnant women allowed or required. Wednesdays, a knit kit, etc. knit kit, 5:30, 7:30, 6:30 to 6:35 p.m. And Wednesday, June 22nd, learn about bears. Learn about bats. Learn about bears and bats at the same time with Jerry Schneiderholm at 11:30 from noon, free, but have to be pregnant or required to be pregnant. Your tiny toonies, yours and Wawa. Learn about bats. Call the library. Learn about boards. Learn about bears and boards and bats at the library. Thursday, Robinson Wildlife Lecture. You have to be pregnant, featuring a variety of birds, prey, and reptiles from 11 a.m. to noon. In the town park, Dug Hill Road, free. Free with zippers. A free zipper. A free zipper for every yard tent. Get a free zipper for your Kevlar monkey vest. Yes, I said get a free zipper for your Kevlar monkey vest pest control. Pest care for free zippers. At the Hurley Public Library, Fridays, preschool hour, 11 to 10 p.m., 10 p.m. to 11, and going backwards from 11 a.m. to 10 a.m. No pregnant women are required. Pregnant women are required. Have to be pregnant. Pregnant required. Some music by Lea? Do we have a track we want to play?
Yeah, listen, this might blow your mind, but it's been on for quite some time.
You are evil. You are evil. You are an evildoer.
Where? Don't tell Rick.
Is this a track right now? Are we in the middle of a track?
I think you're trapped inside of it, Rick.
Is this music? Why, what is this music called?
R&B.
I think it's called.
I think it's R&B.
Is this R&B?
It's like early Whitney Houston inspired.
This is a track called Early Whitney Houston, Gamma Radiation.
Chicken scratch.
It's hot off the presses. But there's something that we haven't talked about yet.
What is it?
I think it has something to do. I think it has something to do. I think it has something to do with. I think it's right. It's about the way that sometimes. Yeah, right. It's kind of. It's like that thing that sometimes we do that we don't do. Rick, I believe you've just completely turned into a gremlin at this point.
Is this music?
I'm a little bit worried.
I think it's turned into a gremlin at this
Am I
point.
hearing music?
I'm not sure if you're okay. Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Is everyone?
And we'll be back after these messages.
Okay, hi everybody, this is Tony Pep, doing your commercial here from Tony Pep. I'm talking today about Tesco's plain sauce. It's the kind of sauce that I like, and I think that everybody should eat this kind of sauce. It's plain, there's nothing in it, there's no chunks or lumps or anything like that. It's not like the Santa Fe style, which a lot of the kids are eating nowadays. This is just straight up plain sauce. Just as God intended it, you know what I'm saying? I like to get a bowl of sauce, just plain sauce, and just scoop into it. I'm going on like 58 years of eating plain sauce, and so let me tell you something, I know my sauces. So if you want a good plain sauce and you don't want to get all fancy-dancy with your sauces, then get yourself some Tesco's plain sauce, and don't be stupid, and don't get any other kind of bad sauce like that. All right, this is Tony Bebb, and this has been a commercial. Here comes a jingle for the Tesco's plain sauce. All right, everybody, thank you.
Tesco's plain sauce. It's a sauce that you like. Tesco's plain sauce. Tesco's all night. If you want a plain sauce, don't get a busy sauce. Get yourself a plain sauce. No kind of pepper sauce. Tesco's plain sauce. If you're going out camping and you want a plain sauce, if you're in a tent and it's starting to rain, get yourself some of that Ringo's camping gear. This is now a jingle that's transitioning into a jingle for Ringo's camping equipment, cargo shorts, tents, anything you need for hiking on a mountain, hiking in a riverbed. Get yourself some of that Ringo's camping equipment. Get yourself some of Ringo's cigarette holders. Ringo's also make cigarette holders, but not as good as Gramble's cigarette holders. Now we're transitioning into a song, a jingle about cigarette holders by Gramble's. If you want the best cigarette holders, the kind of thing that you put cigarettes in that ladies sometimes smoke out of, then you want to get no other than Gramble cigarette holders. Don't get a competitor cigarette holder like those lesser cigarette holders from Jilko's. Jilko's makes disgusting cigarette holders. If you want to get a real good cigarette holder, you gotta get a Gramble cigarette holder and not a Jilko cigarette holder. Because a Jilko cigarette holder, they will not hold your cigarette in a kind of, humid area. If like you're trying to smoke a cigarette out of a cigarette holder under a veranda while it's raining, like in a jungle, then you want to get a, Gramble cigarette holder. And you want to stand over a real good quality veranda, like a veranda from Semlin's. Get yourself, now we're transitioning into a jingle for Semlin's Verandas, the best verandas in the universe. Get yourself a veranda from Semlin's.
Why won't you get that Grimble sauce?
Why would you get a hacksaw from Fesco? Why won't you get a Gribble Grabble Hesco Sesco? A cut sword chop saw from Moscow.
Don't get no Grimble's hot sauce.
Don't get no hot sauce from Muley's. Don't get no hot sauce from Muley's.
Why won't you get no Grimble's hot sauce?
The universe. I am the universe. Well, that was a commercial for, we had a lot going on there. We had Gremble's cigarettes, Tusco's hot plain sauce.
Look,
we had
there's no beating around
Jimmy's
Veranda
Company.
There's no beating around the bush. Grimbles is basically our biggest sponsor at this point.
Yeah.
We had some phone
They're a good
calls.
company.
They're a good
They're a
company,
good
good
company.
local, buy local.
Yeah, they
Fine.
take care of their employees. It's all employee owned.
I know, and buy local. They're
I think.
communist as heck.
Ultra local.
Ultra commie locals.
Yeah, when I want to be a communist, you know what I do? I put a bunch of money in
I go
a
to Wyndham.
box and I throw it over into a cliff. I hate communism, That's always lose. That's always
You're
you
a
want to
good
be
old boy.
a communist? I'm a good old
We all-
boy.
we all know
I'm
that
a good old boy.
you're a good old boy.
If I ever want to be
You're
a
good
communist,
old
I'll
boy.
take
Good
up a
old-
safe
Yeah,
full
but-
of my diamonds
good
and I'll
old
kick
boy.
it into a ravine or
Good old,
something.
yeah, you're a good
You
old
say
boy.
that, yeah, but you
Yeah.
say that now, but you do seize the means of production. You
Oh,
do that.
oh, hello! I'm a communism. Excuse me, I'm on my BlackBerry. I'm surfing with my BlackBerry with a few balloons. Yeah, whatever. I wanted to read some fan mail that we recently got since the beginning of the show.
Oh, cool.
Some mail has arrived. We got a couple letters. This one is from the Gaper in Heathenville. The Gaper. What a terrible nickname.
I
Wonder
thi-
how they got
Change
that
it.
nickname.
I think
Change it.
How do you think they got that nickname?
Yeah, I don't want to know. Probably from
I have a couple
reading a lot of
I mean,
Tolstoy.
come on, you didn't look down in the stack of papers. He sent his full birth certificate. That's his Christian name.
His parents named him that for a reason.
Oops.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one of those teardrops painted, tattooed on my eye.
I know because you keep
I'm
killing.
an oopsie.
You keep killing people.
All right. So, anyways, the Gaper from Heathen Island, Heathenville, says, "Dear Rick and Lucas, you guys are weird."
He's not listening. He's not
Wow.
Stupid. What a stupid letter.
not listening.
I'm not listening.
not
That's
listening.
rude.
All right, here's
I
another
would
letter.
Say that to you.
Here's another letter. This is a letter that
It's
comes.
really
people,
gross.
man.
I think that's gross.
Some people.
This was a
And
letter.
you know what? It's greedy. It's greedy.
It's greedy.
And gross.
It's hungry.
It's hungry.
It's hungry and it's greedy.
It's like a hungry man
It's like
meal.
he's a narcissist. It's like he's a
I know.
psychopath. It's
I
like
know.
he has
It's
some
also-
kind of personality disorder that
I know.
like makes him do things to hurt other people.
You
It's
know
like
what? You know what
he's
else?
got like a,
I'm holding up my finger. It's also wrapped in plastic.
Ooh, yeah, I could tell.
Gross.
I could
2024.
tell.
It's 2024.
I could tell.
Come on,
I
guys.
already knew that. You didn't even have to say that.
Come on.
I already
It's
knew.
like it's like a bunch of fireworks damaged garbage.
Yeah.
Like fireworks
Yeah.
garbage.
And here's another letter we got. This one, a waxed seal. So this one looks important.
No.
Comes from Linda Montano.
The wax seal.
And
The Linda Montana.
yeah,
Open Rose
Linda
Christian mail.
Montano.
Don't open Rose Christian mail. Rose Christian.
It's this is it's
Christian.
it's
Riza Cross Chin.
it's post dated Rosa
Rosa
Christian and Liz.
Riza Rosen.
Oh my God! Do you guys even want to know what Linda Montano said?
Yes, I do.
read the letter, just read the
I want
She
to.
says,
Lucas doesn't
"Dear
want
Rick and Lucas,
Okay.
you guys are nuts and weird." Oh my God!
Another
I hate
weird.
this.
No, that one was
weird.
that one was
Hate
actually
this.
good. That one was actually
I'm s-
really good. I think she has like
You know
a kind
what?
soul. That one's a kind. We're
You
going.
know what, Lucas? We are weird.
We're going all the
and
way
I'm
back.
sick of it, and I don't want to do this weirdo stuff anymore with all this. I want to be just normal. I want to have a normal radio. Can we try and have a normal radio show?
All right, Rick. We're going to take it all the way back to Columbus, Ohio.
Let's
Now, speaking of which, hi guys, hi everyone.
Hi,
My
everyone.
name is G. Lucas Crane,
And we're having
you
a
are
conventional
listening
radio
to,
show.
We have a conventional radio station. You are listening to WGXC Acra 90.7 FM. Okay, so that was real normal, right on the hour.
Yeah, no doo doo dada stuff from us. We're straight up, and we can do.
No curse.
We're gonna do the weather is 78 degrees, and the chill factor is 72 degrees. The soil is damp. It is Thursday. In the news today, Kamala Harris, the vice president. Put some bacon on my plate. Oh,
Rick,
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
I thought we were already done talking about mummies.
I couldn't help it. I'm just a weird man. I couldn't help it. I tried to be normal, and I want to be normal. I just want to be like every other normal person. I want to be able to go for a walk by a pond. I want to have life insurance. I want to own a handgun. I want to be able to eat wax. I want to just eat a little. I know. I can eat a little bit of
You
wax.
just have a little bit. You can
I know
also
I can eat a little bit of
You
wax.
can eat pennies and watch them come out in your poop.
Yeah, I know you could eat a little bit of pennies. I know you could eat a little.
Pennies
You could eat a
and wax.
little bit of wax.
You know what comes out is a candle.
Okay, I'll eat a little.
You know what?
Okay, I'll
You know
eat a
what?
little
You know what?
bit.
You can have a
I'll
little
be-
as a treat. You can
Okay,
have a little.
okay, I'll have a little.
As
I'll
a
have
treat.
a little bit of wax.
You can
I'll
just have a little bit. You can just have a little tiny bit as a treat.
I'll just get a little.
As a treat. You can have a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
As a
good.
treat. You can have a little bit.
It's gonna be good.
As
Yeah,
a treat.
it's gonna
You
be
can
good.
have a little bit.
I
As a treat. You can have a little bit. As a treat. You can have a little bit.
I got a little bit. Okay,
As a treat.
I got
You can have a little bit.
Well,
As a treat. You can have a little bit.
It's gonna be good.
As a treat, you can have a little bit.
wax.
As a
It's gonna be
treat,
good.
you can have a little bit.
Wax.
As a treat, you can have
I
a
go a little
little
bit
bit.
of wax.
As a treat, you can have a little bit.
I can't
As a
eat a
treat, you can have
lot.
a
It's gonna be
little
good.
bit.
It's gonna be be
I
good.
can't
treat,
eat
you
a
can have
lot.
a
It's gonna
little
be
bit.
good.
But I can
As
eat
a
a
treat, you can have a
little.
little
bit.
As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you
I mean,
can
I
have a
can
little
soften
bit.
it
As a
first.
treat, you can have a little bit.
Soften it.
As a
I
treat,
can
you can
look
have
at
a
a
little bit.
little
As a
bit.
treat, you can have
Soften
a
it
little
first.
I mean,
bit.
I don't know.
As a
I
treat, you
don't
can have a
even want a
little bit.
big lot of
As a treat, you can have a
wax.
little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit.
It's gonna be good.
As a treat, you can have a
It's
little
gonna be
bit.
good.
As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit.
It's gonna be
As a
good.
treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little
be good.
bit.
It's gonna be good.
As a treat, you can have a little
It's gonna be
bit.
good.
As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit.
It's gonna be
As a treat, you can have a
It's gonna be
little
good.
bit.
It's gonna be
As a
good.
treat, you can have a little
It's gonna be
bit.
good.
As a treat, you can have a
It's
little
gonna be
bit.
good. Oh,
As a treat, you
it's
can have a
gonna-
little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit. As a treat, you can have a little bit.
Next up, a little track by Mike Basinski and Buff Fluxus. This is Mule Car.
1% front, 39% rear, Mule Car. Mule Car tires. Goodyear, 185-70 by 13. Run flat design, Mule Car. Mule Car tire pressure. 35 PSI reference condition, Mule Car. Steering ratio. 22.4 nominal on center, Mule Car. Mule Car engine. 1,716 cc 4-cylinder transverse front mount Mule Car. Steering wheel. 15-inch diameter Mule Car. Transmission. 4-speed manual front drive Mule Car. Drive weight. 190 pounds Mule Car. Mule Car brakes. Disc drum manual diagonal split systems Mule Car. Mule Car. Remarks. Mule Car. Check and low speed. Mule car, range and speeds and steering, 100-foot radius test, 35 PSI. Effective tire pressure, various speeds, Mule Car, mile per hour, 26 PSI tire. Truck requirements for variety, free control, straight running, braking on wet surface, railroad tracks, reversing. Check over tangy speeds and roadway distribution, braking instrumentation, calibration, and investigation, path reduction. Check runs. Speeds in 45 to 55 miles per hour range. Range of lane changes at 50 miles per hour. Check runs. Checks at 55 miles per hour. J-turns and slalom runs. Braking higher speed to 45 miles per hour. Test. Slalom test and J-turns also. Mule Car, 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 y'all rate, 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 y'all rate, y'all rate, Mule Car, y'all rate, y'all rate, Mule Car mounted. Accelerometer lateral, accelerometer longitudinal, accelerometer vertical, brake pedal force, recording output, visual readout, front wheel angle, path tracing mechanism, speedometer, steering wheel torque, velocity, recording readout, readout output, throttle position, Mule Car curb weight front mount Mule Car test weight front drive Mule Car test weight front mount Mule Car curb weight front mount Mule Car test weight front drive Mule Car test weight front mount Mule Car curb weight front mount Mule Car test weight front drive Mule Car test weight front mount Mule Car. Y'all rate. 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 Y'all rate.
Okay, that was Mike Basinski and Buff Fluxus with Mule Car. We're going to play a little bit more of Mike Basinski and Buff Fluxus later in the program, but first we're going to go on to our community concerns question, where we ask you, the community, to call in about a community concern topic of the evening. And tonight, that topic is crossing guards. Can they be trusted? Every morning on your way to church, you see them in the middle of the road. They're directing traffic. Sometimes directing cars directly into the path of other cars. Sometimes directing small school buses straight into fields full of razor wire. They don't look healthy in any way. They're jaundiced. They're shabby. And I'm talking about, of course, the crossing guards of America. We pay for them via our taxes, but are they innocent retirees or are they a menace? We want to hear your opinion about this. So just give us a call. The number, we already have a call. The number is, what's the number? You can either call 929-266 9098 or call 518-947-4939. But we already have a call. Let's take this call. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, I want to talk about my crossing guard.
Oh, you have a crossing guard story. Well, excellent. Can we get this mic up, Lucas, here? Or no, we got it. Go ahead. So you have so crossing guards, are they to be trusted or what? Let's hear it.
My crossing guard's name was Nancy, and
she sounds so sweet.
Was
the first dead body I ever saw in a casket was my crossing guard.
Well, that story took a dark turn there. Poor Nancy.
Yeah, that's.
Do you know by chance if she was like stuffed with lavender or anything that would sort of arrest the rotting process so that she would, kind of be mummified or something like that?
She was embalmed. Actually, the funeral home was actually out, and sometimes when they were doing the embalming process, they did it in a garage and you could see them doing it, but I did not see her get embalmed. But another story about Nancy is that one time when I was in kindergarten, my mom used to let me walk to school alone, and one time I wore my grandfather's glasses to kindergarten because I really wanted to have glasses, and they were, of course, the glasses of a 76-year-old man with bifocals. So then the next day when my mom was walking with me to school, the crossing guard just said to my mom, I noticed Sarah got new glasses. And my mom said, oh, she must think we're so poor that we make you wear your grandfather's glasses to school.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Wow.
That's so touching. I just want you to know, what is your name, by the way?
Sarah.
Ab. Is that O-B-B? Well, Ab, I just wanted to let you know that I'm hearing from your grandfather, and he's telling me that he still loves you. He's telling you that he misses giving you his glasses, and he wants you to just go home and just ring that bell. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's something between you and him, but he said go home and ring that bell. And he's sort of giving me a picture of like some pork chops and applesauce. What's that?
How did you know?
It's just something I do. My mind is like one of those screensavers where you could just look at it endlessly. But thanks for your call. We have another caller, and this is Linda Montano from Heathensville, Ontario. I just hung up. Linda, if you want to call again, I don't know how to use phones, and I hung up. Oh, here we go. We have another caller. Hello, caller. You're on the air. What's your name and where are you from? Oh, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
My name's Bert. I'm from Swampscott, Massachusetts.
Hello, Bert, from Swampsmouth, Massachusetts. Our question tonight is crossing guards. Can they be trusted? Would you let a crossing guard into your home?
Ew.
Well, it's an interesting question, but I kind of had more of a question for you guys.
Sure. I mean, go ahead. I mean, I know that I have my opinions on crossing guards, so shoot.
Do you guys know how many crossing guards get killed on the job each year?
Well, it's a great question, and as far as I'm concerned,
I heard it's
not enough.
I heard it's thousands.
Not enough. If it's 1,000, it should be 1,001. You know what I'm saying? Because here's my opinion about crossing guards, people. Where are they coming from? What are their names? Me? Yeah, I slept on a piece of cardboard last night behind a dumpster at a Kmart. And why? Because I can't get a job crossing a guard. But you know who can get a job crossing a guard? These Australians that Pataki, wacky Pataki, keeps busting into our state,
Taking our crossing guard jobs.
Oi, matey, is that a spoon? Oi, crossing guard. You know why they can't be crossing guards very well? Australians? Because they're backwards. Did you know that? Their toilets go backwards. If they fly over here, the planes are upside down.
Crocodile mongers.
They don't know they're left and right because their left and right is backwards. So when they try and direct the cars in a correct order, beep, beep, boom, 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 boom. And that's just frosty hogwash, folks. Australians are taking our crossing guard jobs, and I want my money back. I might be a religious man, but according to my life, according to the Lucas Gospel, according to Lucas Crane, Joshua 3.45716, which says, we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to move it, we like to what is that smell?
What did you do? Is that you? That's a real stinker, baby. It's a real stinker. What are you gonna do now?
We like to move it. We like to move it. We like to
plants.
We like to move it. Did you just hear what I said, Lucas? I think that 10-second, 30-second part was like the best part of the show. I gotta say, did you just hear what I said? Somebody give me some blue cheese. Did you hear what I just said? I'm a hillbilly, sure. But if you look deep into the hillbilly's eyes, what you're gonna see is the beginning of all mankind. Beginning of everything before there was a man. Before there was a woman. I am Featherhead. Before there was anything, there were words. Before there were anything, there was the word. There was the word. If you put your ear close enough, somebody give me that blue cheese. If you put your ear close enough, look at deep in the eye of the hillbilly. If you put your ear close enough, the number 74 keeps repeating to me. Lucas, does this mean anything to you?
Quite a lot,
Does this
actually.
mean anything to you? Lucas, does this mean anything to you?
Yes.
Donuts in the shape of the sun. Donuts in the shape of a roll. Phil Rizzuto's haircut and music. I'm on the brinks of having fangs right now.
I'm the one.
I swear to God, I'm on the brinks of having fangs right now. Somebody give me some blue cheese. Give me some blue cheese.
I looked into the jellyfish's eyes.
Did you hear what I just said? Somebody give me some blue cheese. According to the gospel, according to Luke 3.4, 3.5, 3.4, 3.5. This is just some frosty hogwash. Frosty frogwash. This is some frosty frogwash. I might be a religious man.
I went snorkeling.
I might be a religious man. Somebody give me some blue cheese.
I was a craven
Somebody
capitalist.
give me some blue cheese.
And then I went snorkeling.
Somebody give me blue.
And I saw a little animal once.
Sorry, I'm all sort of gagalots over here.
That animal loved me. And now I'm not so freaking craven.
Grossing me out.
Sorry, that's not my fault. There is something in here. I think that we need to, after our show, I think we need to get out of our clothes and we got to figure out what that stink is.
You with a message of stupid broccoli rotten carcasses on my doorstep and sparkly dinosaur fingers been fried. Dinosaur featherhead umlaut, the grand mistress. Hello, I am Featherhead Umlauf, the Grand Mister of Lord Paul, Scourge of Leafers, Yonkers, and the Gossip Girls. And today I come to you with a message of stupid broccoli rotten carcasses on my doorstep and sparkly dinosaur fingers been fried. I come with flowers on. I come with Apollo Santo on my tongue. I come bearing the stinky crest of the velvety icy, the sharp king of the Catskills, the Sigma butler of the great pizza delivery guys, the murderer of the faithful. Hear me, my new people. I have attended this meeting to provide a curtain and dying place. The lady Shooby-Doo from Arizona Sinker Street has given me all the raiments of cold bathtubs and sent me forth to scream you all is my pipe locally. The myths of Dennis stop me to tell you, you better kill your fingers. The myths burn to you and promise you to chomp. How dare you not provide an arson for the people to smack down and with? How dare you snack at my lord and lady publicly about their fire heat? I come with all tools of Shara Land of the Wise. Do not give it yourself what can be given instead of... Do not give yourself what can be given in a big Hawaii pit. Jump down into the pit with me, my brethren. Come down, down, down into my horrendous level, you turds in a jar. See me later for a broken window. See me in your dreams, but not upon your knife, as you stare into the dream mirror. I am not you. I am a nincompoop named Rainbow Dash, who eats a birdie in April.
That was really nice. That was,
and now we're on to
that was nice.
The community calendar for ACRA for the week of July 11th through July 18th.
So nice.
On July 12th, Tony Hawk will be drawing a perfect circle with his foot at the Alice in Chains Festival on Mother Island. The pasty one from Tears for Fears will be dipping a rubber hog mask into some rose water live on a camcorder and taking some gabapentin and going bananas. That's Thursday morning, July 17th. On Saturday morning, John Lovitz will be appearing in McDonald's to have some gauze removed from his pubic mons. Hot dogs will be provided. And Cat Power is in town. She will be at the Hudson Philharmonic stringing up a Slovaki to a crucifix in honor of the African goddess Jessica Schwartzman. For Wave Farm Radio, this is Rycor Musk, and this has been your community calendar for Thursday, July 11th. And now, weather with Gilligan Tartable, brought to you by Fresh Breath, Fresh Feelers. When you want to feel fresh and your feelers are feeling a little under the weather, get weather with Fresh Feelers, brought to you by Gilligan Tartable. When you want to feel fresh but can't access freshness, the best fresh is to feel fresh by Weather Feelers by Gilligan, the Fresh Feeler, feeling fresh. And that's weather brought to you by the Fresh Gilligan, the weather freshener. The fresh weather when you got to get that fresh feeling. Get eels, get fresh eels. If you want to you want to feel real fresh, get eels, Lucas. Is that what I'm smelling? Am I smelling and hearing eels at the same time? It kind of smells like eels in here, doesn't it, Lucas?
That's what it is.
Lucas!
That's what it is.
The man who is known for plopping eels around. You have plopped an eel in here, haven't you not, Lucas?
It's not his first eel.
Oh, my God. Well, I gotta say, here, cheers, boink. Because there are some other shock jock DJs out there in the Catskills. I don't want to name names. I don't want to diss them who think they're cream of the crop. Not going to name names. Hawaiian Dave and Potemkin or Susie Saranac and the Krusty Bimbo. But let me tell you something. I don't think you're the best. Because there's a duo in town called Rick and Lucas. Actually, I'm not called Rick anymore. I have just changed my name to Destiny's Man. Destiny's Man, child. I am Destiny's Man. Destiny's Man. I'm Destiny's Man again. I'm Destiny's Man. I'm Destiny's Man again. Very interesting that today we did not get a phone call from a serial killer. I think that's the first time in 6 months that we did not get.
It's the first time. This is the fifth show, and we haven't gotten a call from a serial killer.
Absolutely not.
Oh, the phone's ringing right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, pick it up.
No.
Wait, this?
Oh, it's not it.
No, that's not a phone. That's my adult diaper.
I feel a little cheated.
It was just vibrating because it's got a little action in it. But yeah, we're the best in town. How about we play another track from Mike Basinski while we're at it?
Sounds good.
All right, this one is one called, what's the title of this one? Oh, Odin Mars Odin. Mike Basinski and Buff Luxus on Stuttering Words, WGXC,
Stuttering Words.
Acra 90.7.
Saloons on both moons, where are you? Odin sits in a cheap bar. Odin, Mars, Odin likes to drink Red Star, likes to drink Lone Star. Saloons on both moons. Odin, Mars, Odin, Odin, Odin likes cheap bars. Odin drinks Red Star. Odin reads Runestone. Saloons on both moons. Odin drinks Red Star. Where are you? Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin. Where are you? Odin, 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 Mars, Odin, Odin, Odin. Where are you? Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin reads Runestones. Odin's home saloon. Odin likes saloons. Odin reads Runestones. Odin has secrets. Odin reads Runestones. Odin has black crows. Odin reads Runestones. Odin, Mars, Odin. Where are you? Odin, saloons on both moons. Odin, Odin, saloons on both moons. Odin has secrets. Odin sips Red Star. Saloons on both moons. Odin has secrets. Saloons on both moons. Odin has no home. Odin reads Runestones. Where are you? Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin likes to drink Red Star, sits in a cheap bar, drinks in a cheap bar. Odin reads Runestone. Saloons on both moons. Odin has secrets. Where are you? Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin, Odin, Odin. Where are you? Odin likes to drink Lone Star. Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin. Where are you? Odin, 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 Mars, Odin, Mars, Odin, Mars, Odin, saloons on both moons. Odin, Mars, Odin, where are you? Odin, saloons on both moons. Odin, Odin, Mars, Odin, Mars, Odin, Mars, Odin, Mars, Odin.
Of Peter Bolivia. Hello, I am Orson Cleats, the Grand Priest of the Lord Wednesday, Scourge of Peter Bolivia and the Marina people. And today, I come to you with a message of furry cheese leaky gut and slimy potato stupidity. I come with trucks on. I come with a monster shoe on my tongue. I come bearing the smelly crest of the tumescent Beau Bidley, the windy king of the Catskills, the sandy butler of the great picnic sandwich shop employees, the emergency spelunker of the faithful. Hear me, my new people. I have attended this meeting to provide pillow and flame. The Lady Declan from Antarctica Crunk Road has given to me the raiments of worms and sent me forth to shunt you all, as is my candle local. The myths of Mrs. Brittlecups explode upon me to tell you to better slash your parasites. The myths hoist to you and have foreseen to you eat. How dare you not provide a couch for the people to chase down with? How dare you crush my lord and lady publicly about their hood ornament and chest piece? I come with all the tools of Smiley Wiggins the wise. Do not pay paginate yourselves what can be paginated instead in a big, gross pit. Shucked into the pit with me, my brethren. Come down, gross dead, in a big, gross dead, in a me, my brethren. My brethren, come down, down into the pit with me, my brethren. Come down, down, down to my fluffy level. You pig faces, look upon me and despair. See me later for orbs. See me in your dreams, but not upon your hay bale as you stare into the dream mirror. I am not you. I am a hamburger named Moose Dickens who winces a shrimp in April. Thank you very much.
that black lung, that black lung. I've got black lung. Oh, that black lung, that black lung. Turn up your thumb. Hold your tongue. For I've got black lung. Has fallen on me, 'cause I've got black lung. Oh, that black lung, interminable one. You know, you can buy bricks that you can put in the back of your truck to stick flags in, so that you can drive around the neighborhood with a flag in your truck. Oh, I've got black lung, interminable one. I'll never see that sun, for I've got black lung. Harry Wollstonecraft, Dodgy Party, belly dancing. Monica West, mannequin, filding, fireproof vest. Oil, phone, file, building, file it under old phones. 'Cause I got black. It is a privilege to be there. It is a privilege to have black lung. It is a privilege to circulate. It is a privilege to circulate, circulate, to 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 circulate, staggers forward, dragging them with him. Blue
approaches. His tongue out lolling, panting. Wild goose chase this. Disorderly houses. Lord knows where they are gone. Drunks cover distance, double quick. Nice mix-up. Seen at Westling Road. Then jump in first class with third ticket. Then too far. Train with engine behind. Might have taken me to Malahide. Or a sliding for that night. Or collision. Second drink does it. Once that's a dose. What am I following him for? Still, he's best at a lot. If I hadn't heard about Miss Boyfoy, Purefoy, I wouldn't have gone, and I wouldn't have met Kismet. He'll lose that cash. We're leaving him office here. Good biz for Cheap Jack's organs. What do ye lack? Soon got, soon gone. Soon got, soon gone. Soon got, soon gone. Soon got, soon gone. Might have lost my life too with that behind the wheel of the jack-trolling juggernaut. Only for presence of mind. Can't always save you, though, if I had passed Trulock's window. That day 2 minutes later would have been shot. Absence of body. Still, if bullet only went through my coat, get damages for shock. 500 pounds. What was he? Kildare Street. Club Toff. God help this gamekeeper. Back at Suttering Words. You just heard a wimpy sounding, hog-washed, frosty bit of vinyl from G. Lucas Crane, Lea Bertucci, and the Three Skulls of Aberdash is what that
skulls.
was all about. Three skulls.
Those skulls always impress me every
Did
time.
Lucas ever tell you about his word skulls?
Can you tell me about those skulls?
Skulls. That's how he says it.
Flying skulls.
Skulls. Skulls.
No, it's kind of like when you're at the. What it is that you go to the pharmacist. You go to the pharmacist. You walk in the pharmacist. You walk down the street. You walk down the street. You leave your house. You leave your house. You do some stuff, and you look at the pharmacist. And you look at the pharmacist, and you're like, "Can I make?" You're like, "And like, can I help you?" And you're like, "Skulls, you know." And they're like, and then they inevitably say like, "Can I have some ID? Can I get some ID?
Right.
Can I get some ID?
It's a
Can
controlled.
Can I get 3 more?"
Skulls. Controlled substance.
I have black lung.
That's right. We're going all the way back to Columbus, Ohio for this one.
Good old Columbus.
I just wanted to thank Lea Bertucci for being our guest tonight.
Thank you.
On a scale of 1 to you would prefer to have a meat cleaver slammed into your skull until the skull turns into nothing but pancake flapjack mix.
Let's go.
What do you think?
Let's go.
How was your experience of the evening so far?
My skull.
Oh, great to hear. Great to hear.
It was a little bit of a challenge because of the nasty stank that we have been dealing with.
It's not my fault.
It was those eels, remember?
Gosh, everywhere I go.
We got to the bottom of it.
God, everywhere I
But
go.
the problem is that
I'm not a liar. You're a liar.
We didn't get to the bottom of it. We got to the bottom of Lucas. It was Lucas's bottom.
Everyone else is wrong.
He drops eels. He drops eels. He drops eels. He drops eels.
Everyone else is wrong but me.
Going around dropping eels.
I'm not
Going around dropping eels on the air.
I'm not wrong.
You're going to drop the eels right on the air when everyone is listening.
Everybody's
you remember
wrong.
that?
And we have to deal with it now. We now have, Rick, you and I have to deal with the eels that are coming out of Lucas.
I like to do Rage
what?
Fest.
For art? Is it for rage? Is it for art? Is it for pleasure?
That's right, guys.
Who
Are
does
they
those?
pleasure eels?
This smell, it's for art, okay?
Who's that
it's art.
woman? Who's that woman that did the rave festivals? Aura or something?
Wilder?
No, she was at your wedding. She does the rave festivals.
Yeah, Wielder.
No, I ain't.
Wheeler.
Gene Wielder.
Yeah, Gene
G.
Wielder.
Wielder
Yeah, right.
Crane.
Yeah, whatever.
My cousin.
I just wanted
Gene
to say
Wilder.
that's my style is raves. That's my style is raves.
You have the pants to prove it.
I've got the pants. And you know who's got the pants? Me. I've got those
Also
pants.
you both have the pants. You got those rave pants.
Well, I just wanted to say goodnight to everyone, and I really mean it. I'm so happy for myself.
You did good. You did good.
I think I did pretty good.
You did good
And
today.
I just want everyone to know that we've reached the end of another episode, but oh boy, the time flies when you're having a lot of fun. And a lot of people ask, stuttering words, what does that mean? What does stuttering words mean? They listen to our show and they say, what does stuttering words mean? And what exactly stuttering word means can only be defined by the words themselves. The words themselves that you hear for the past hour from 7 to 9 on second Saturdays, second Thursdays of the month. That's what stuttering words are. They're their experience of the words. We don't control them. I don't say the words, I just speak them.
Those words, they've been stuttered.
They do
We
what they
stuttered
do.
them good.
They do stutter.
And can words exist without us? Can words exist without us? I know I'm getting a little deep here. I know I'm getting a little supercuts. But I feel like I need to because
You're too raw for prime time.
I know that words can't exist without us. And I have proof. Because words were around before words were even invented. If you listen really hard at night, which you can do up in these mountains, if you crawl yourself on top of a mountain and you put your ear to the black hole in the sky, you can hear them. You can hear those words speaking to you. Those words that have existed before words themselves. And that is a stuttering word. Before we arrive to put meaning to them, those stuttering words existed all by themselves. So thanks again for listening. Thanks again for stuttering. We'll be back next month, maybe even sooner, with another stuttering episode. But for now, we're going to sign off. We're going to sign off with a little song that looks into the future and says, boy, the future sure looked better in the past. Till next time, this is Rick.
I'm Lucas. Thanks a lot. You.
And Leah was here too. And thanks to our intern who will never make love because he's no longer with us. And thanks to the town brutalizer. And thanks to all of our callers and Linda Montano.
And thank you to Angela Moore and Delphine Crane.
And there were a couple dogs dangling from my necklace tonight because remember, we're weird. See you again next month.
future is not as good as it used to be. The future is not as good as it used to be. Monorails above the city I would love to ride. Tiny pills that you pop in your mouth with a 16-inch pizza inside. Jet-powered bags that you strap to your back so you zip up into the sky. The future is not as good as it used to be. The future is not as good as it used to be. Holographic telephones that let you look at to whom you're talking. Moving sidewalks that take you to work so you won't have to do any walking. The future is not as good as it used to be. The future is not as good as it used to be. 20-hour work weeks and everybody speaking Esperanto. Colonies up on the moon and underwater condos. Future, future,
Wherever you be, calling Dr. Dre to surgery.
Come back. That.
Everything just stopped.
And then you got to speak.
That was a cover by the of a Tinkler song, by the way. I had to say that was a cover by the of the Tinklers. That's all I wanted to say. I'm going back to sleep. Good night.
do 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 The Heidelberg boys are playing the Dickens. The night of confusion around me now thickens. Unless the rent business with some of us quickens, we'll all have to live without rent. Oh dear, dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? What shall I do without my tenants? How shall I get all of my rents? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? What shall I do without my tenants? How shall I get all of my rent? Oh dear.